Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Bob Ross of Minecraft. My name is Peter, I'm your host. I'm standing on top of some diamond ores right here, and I'm standing in front of a whole lot of other ores, which I've mined up since the last episode, and we're going to fortune some of those things. Also, I did get a new sword I wanted to show you here. It's an Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 5, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Knockback 2 sword, which I'm quite happy with. Thank you very much. It took a couple diamonds, and it took some patience with all of the enchanting and other things going on, and maybe some books. But we got it done. So let's see. I just mined up 3 ore. We're going to see how many ores this is and then how much we get. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, 27 ores netted us 58 diamonds, which is pretty good. And I don't need to mine the rest of this up on camera, but I will be mining it up when I need to. These diamonds will be handy for, oh, by the way, this is a bit bigger now. I got tired of squeezing through a little doorway. And I think if we just light things up well enough, we won't have to worry too much about things being open. I need a junk chest. I have a little one back here, but I hate organizing chests on camera. So yeah, we'll just dump stuff back there for now. What we're going to do in today's episode is finally make that water column elevator so we can get in and out of our mines easily. But I also wanted to do a little bit of building. I think one thing I'd like to do is move this. Oh, you like my emerald ore there? Yeah, I found that. I'd like to move this up here. And I'd like to build a little something around it too. But I think it could look good up here-ish. We'll have to terraform a little bit, which is nice and relaxing after last episode and how difficult that was. I could go for something a little bit relaxing, so I'm excited about that idea. And then I'd like to build a bit of a better storage solution too, because cramming everything into the starter house is not very sustainable, and I'm thinking it's gonna go here-ish. So that was a bit dizzying. Let me see if I can get us a little better angle here. I think this is a nice spot for a storage solution. But this, of course, is going to have to move. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this and with this, but I do think I'm going to have fun moving these things. Do I have Silk Touch on my axe? I don't, so we're going to need some replacement wood. For these things, but I think that that's fine. Now, one thing I think is funny is when you take out a bookcase with an anvil, the anvil falls. I think that's funny. Okay, we're gonna harvest the anvil with our fortune iron pickaxe here. With all these diamonds that we have, oh, did I just lose that? No, it stayed a grindstone. Should we move that last? Maybe we won't move it. Maybe it'll be like a cool little hidden sort of testament to what has come before. But I think that this is going to be fun and not too difficult, and I am looking forward to all of that. Boy, goodness gracious, we have a lot of spruce. I have also been doing a little bit of tree farming. I lost my axe in an accident off camera and had to make a new one too. So this is a Smite 4 axe, sort of by accident. But yeah, okay, now, do we want to peel away this whole layer of dirt, or do we want to build up? Do we want to peel away that layer and build up? That's a good question. I'm going to sleep on it, and then I'll make my decision and let you guys know. Okay, I think that we're going to build up. I think that's what I want to do, and it's going to start with getting rid of the dirt here, because I don't think that this makes a ton of sense to stick around like this. But what is here makes sense. That makes sense to me. This does not. So we're gonna get rid of this layer and the layer that we're standing on too. So one layer down, and that'll be some fun. And we'll take all that dirt. Look at that flower. How did I break the dirt without breaking the flower? I don't know, but it's gonna stay there as a testament to, oh, it was just a loading issue. Okay, we're gonna go at least this far, and I may fix this a little later. Maybe I'll fix it a little bit right now. Does that feel better? I think it feels better, but we got to get rid of all this. And my goodness, I love an efficient shovel. As long as you aim correctly, an efficient shovel is a wonderful thing. If you are poor at aiming and you dig further down than you need to, then it's a bummer because you have to replace all of that dirt. But we are going to be placing this dirt somewhere else in order to make our more permanent enchanting setup better. Set up properly and appropriately. Now we have all the books that we need. Let's get some of the dirt here like this. There, I think that looks better. Okay, we've got some good flat area here. I think this will be the level of our enchanting. What we're gonna do is we're going to bring it a bit closer to this, I think. So the idea is that this sugarcane area will kind of butt up right against this here. And we are going to have to get rid of some flowers along the way, and of course the proper way to do that is to use your water bucket. Because you can take out the flowers like that, rather than hitting them one at a time, punching them with something. That's the silly way to do it, and the way I was doing it for whatever reason. So let's stand right here and get a good look at what's behind me. And I am going to make some changes to this, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where I was standing before, but as you can see, I've added some dirt in, and I've kind of rounded the corner here to make things feel a little more natural as well. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up our new enchanting area here, but first we're gonna have to sleep some more. You can see I accidentally flooded some of my crops, and also we're actually gonna take out these crops too, as long as I'm thinking of it, because we have enough sugarcane now that we don't really need this. And that's incredibly noisy, so I'm gonna skip showing that part, but we're gonna take all this down because we don't quite need it anymore. What we will keep will be just what's around this rounded pond here, but not these strips. So let me take this out and I'll sleep, and then we'll set up the new enchantment area. All right, good night. Well, this burning baby zombie woke me up. Good morning. He followed me in, and I beat him by enough that I was able to sleep in the bed without a monster being nearby, but he was still aggroed and wandered in. So that's interesting. Okay, this will probably become like a pumpkin and melon area later, but we'll keep the sugar cane around this rounded pond here. I think that looks nice. Okay, so let's make some spruce planks so we can make our bookcases again, and we will think about exactly how we want to do what we're gonna do. Let's see, we're gonna need, holy smokes, we have a lot of this. Yeah, you can see we don't really need any more sugar cane. So, right, have I made more chests? I thought they might be in there. We're gonna make some more chests right now. We're gonna make a bunch of those, and let's see, 4? Let's do that before we make our bookcases. And we'll set the stuff out here, so we're not dealing with it anymore. How about back here? Okay, so all the flotsam and jetsam that we don't need in our inventory can go into the junk chest for now. This is a good way to clear out your inventory short term. Of course, then you're going to need to organize later, but it's nice to have a clear inventory in a hurry. Okay, let's grab some more of this, and I think a stack will be enough. Okay, bookcases 11. Oh, a stack is not quite enough. Let's just make another stack. Okay, now we can make 15 bookcases. Okay, so there's a few different ways to do the whole bookcase around the table thing, and I have found, okay, we want to center it with this, that I don't always love the options. There's not a ton of them, and I was thinking about different options, and I think I've come up with something new and interesting that I would like to try. So let's see, if we have the wall of the building start here, let me think about this. We'll just, we'll sort of frame it out with these planks here. If we go like this, and let's see, 3, 7. If we make it 7 by 7, then it'll be 5 by 5 around the table. Yeah, and we can do our 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so then we'll have something like logs here, or maybe some sort of stone pillars here. And then the books will start here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we're gonna go like that, and the table will be here. And then like this. I've never done it like this before, and we're gonna stick other materials here, so we won't even be able to see those books, but they will be there. And I think that'll be a nice, kind of a newish look for us. Will this still give us a level 30 enchant, I wonder? It's not gonna tell us because we don't have anything that we can enchant right now. So we need some sort of unenchanted tool to test that out. I don't want to get too far into this and then figure out later that we can't even get level 30. So let's see, where's our extra tools and weapons and stuff? In here. So we'll just take this ordinary iron sword, and we'll see if the game offers us a level 30 enchant. In theory, we don't have the levels for it, but it does. Okay, so this style works. Okay, now the question is what kind of wood do we want to make this out of? I don't know. And what do we want to make the floor out of, and the walls out of, and everything else? These are fun questions. I think, where's our nether stuff? We don't have, where's our glowstone? Don't we have glowstone? Maybe it's over by the mine. I wouldn't be surprised. It's not in the precious materials. That's all wood. That's, yeah, meat and stuff. That's plants and stuff. That's stone, and that's dirt and other stone-like blocks. And I don't think I stuck any glowstone back here. It's just like flowers and campfires. So I am going to want some glowstone. So I'm going to travel over to the mine, and I'll meet you guys over there, and we'll grab those supplies. Ah, there is some glowstone over here. I was hoping that would be the case. Not too much, but a little. We can also harvest glow shrooms from the nether tree, the warped forest tree that we brought home with us earlier if we wanted to. But farming those is kind of a pain in the butt, and I'm going to wait a little bit on that. We've got some goals in the near future that aren't in this episode. Things like netherite and mending from a villager that we're going to have to get taken care of. However, what I do know that we want to do is put between the pillars here some light. So this will ensure that the inside of our build stays nice. And I think we'll put something there and there as well, pillar-wise. Do I have my Silk Touch on me? I do. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, why not? Glowstone's kind of ugly anyway. We'll get more of it in the future if we want to. We could even put slabs there if we wanted to, but I don't think we do. Okay, so, do we go light Do we go dark? We could. I'm thinking about our combination options here. We could use, for logs, it makes sense to use spruce or dark since I have so much of it. And this is already dark. This is what dark looks like with spruce planks. I'd like to maybe use oak planks or maybe birch? Let's do oak. Oh, you know what? I was actually thinking of making it really open with some fencing and stuff. Although with all that light there, I think we'll just make the front of it open. Okay, so let's use oak planks. And how about spruce logs? And we'll see how that goes. It's not going to be nearly enough. And we'll just get this thing started here. We don't need a roof on it. We could do a glass roof, actually. But what we do know is that we're going to want these here like this. And we may strip them. We're probably going to put in windows, aren't we? Okay, are we going to do outside ones? If this is rounded a little bit, maybe we don't need to. I kind of sort of like thinking it through. So I think the windows will be too wide. Like this. How tall though? Just one tall? Yeah, probably. Okay, so once we get the oak in place, then I think I'll know, I think I'll be able to look at it and tell what I want to do with the logs, you know, log-wise. We could round it out, actually. Like, kind of make corners here. That could be kind of cool. So the front has done that. So we'll need the back to do that as well then. It's already night. I should just make extra beds and keep them where I'm doing construction work. Just right at the site. Although it's not a very far walk to the bed here. I suppose. Ooh, see, it's already looking like something though, which I think is kind of cool. Now these rounded corners are going to make doing pillars on the outside difficult. So before I commit to that on the back, let's see if I really actually like it on the front. I think I would want to do one here, which would mean then doing one here. And do I want to make this 4 tall? I think I probably do. Oops. It's hard to get from the table, from that table to the top of that block because the table's not quite a block tall, which means going up this far. And then across like this. That's got to be sideways, otherwise it makes no sense. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. So then, this goes up one more block. We'll leave that low so we can jump up here. But how does it look? That's my question. Hello, spider. If we do the same thing here, then we kind of have this little opening here, which I think looks interesting. Maybe we could stick a fence post here. Or some fence posts. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet, but I like where this is going so far, and we're gonna continue. So let me get a little, the rest of this finished as far as I've gotten this side, and then we'll take a look at it together, okay? All right. Alrighty, I've got the basic outside of it framed in. This is what it's looking like. The sides and back are shorter than the front. And I'm wondering if the windows should be 4 wide like this one is, or if they should be 2 wide like this one is. And as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that 4 wide is the way to go. And I'm also thinking that I may need to add some more logs to the inside of it a little bit, but I'll show you what the inside of it looks like as of now. We've got this nice little framed in area here, and it's backlit here, so that light will come out over the bookcases. Now this is a light source in itself, which is actually a little bit disappointing. But there's not that much that can be done. Now, I don't know how to hide this without, oh, you know what we could do? Is maybe we could put a couple of chests there. Because we're gonna want them for enchanting anyway, right? We're gonna want somewhere to store our lapis, and we're gonna want somewhere to store, I don't know, books, maybe? Unenchanted books? Oh, we gotta sleep again. All right, good morning, cows. So we could stick a couple of chests here, and maybe that would effectively hide the light, although not perfectly, right? You can kind of glimpse it there. We could stick these on a block of some sort. Maybe blocks of lapis. Ooh, that's a good idea. We have a lot of lapis, and we're about to have a lot more. Look at all these lapis ore, and I'll show you what happens when you just mine one of them with the Fortune 3 pickaxe, right? It's Fortune 3, yeah. It says we got 6. I'm expecting more, actually. All we got was 7, huh? What's this one gonna give us? Okay, now we're up to 15. All right, now we see a lot. Okay, how many blocks was that? 6? And we're gonna end up with how much lapis? A stack and 21. So, pretty effective. We could stick a crafting table in there, which may be useful. I'm wondering what other blocks might be useful. Of course, the anvil and the grindstone are gonna need to go in here, or at least nearby somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly of where the right spot to put those would be. So let's start out by doing this, and yeah, that hides that pretty effectively. If you really get in there, you can sort of see that the glowstone is back there, but I don't think that that's a big deal, and you will be able to see that through the window, but I don't think that that looks bad. Ooh, I kind of like this. Now, what are we going to make the floor out of? That's an interesting question. I don't know. We are going to have to make ourselves some diamond armor, though, and see if we can't get it enchanted up just right. Where are we going to put our anvil and our grindstone? If we put the anvil back here, would that get in the way of the magic from the bookcases that are hidden in the corners back there? I don't think so. Otherwise, we could put it there and put the grindstone there. We could even put the grindstone, mount it to the wall above the anvil. I think that makes a lot of sense. And then our crafting bench could go over here if it needs to go somewhere at all. Or it could go under the anvil. That's an interesting idea. Okay, so what's going on the right then? Nothing? Yeah, we'll hide it here because this will be the side from which we approach most often. And so we won't be able to see sort of these uglier blocks here. Well, of course, I have to crouch to set that there. It's easy enough to access the crafting interface. But it's just a little careful aiming. And then, you know what? I think it makes more sense to put it on the wall up here. Do we put it on the ceiling? Yeah. That's a good look. I like that. Okay, not bad. I'm not sure what we're doing for a ceiling. yet. Although I like the idea of glass. I'm not sure what we're doing for a floor yet. Although I kind of also like the idea of glass, especially if we put like some lava or something underneath it, but maybe that's just a dangerous and dumb idea. I don't know. What else could we put down here that would look good? Maybe some terracotta, although that might be really busy. Maybe some wool. Hey, we got a cow in our sheep pen. Let's grab some wool. Oh, I love this kind of thing. I love building like this because it's fun and easy. Where's our animal drops? Here. Last chest you check. I think some light gray wool could look really nice, but let's start with white because reasons. I think it'll be a little too bright, but we can always upgrade it to light gray later. Okay, just like that. And do we put it? No, I think we put a different material there. Ooh, is that ever bright? Oh, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. But I do think we'll switch it to light gray. We do have some light gray boys in here, so we could shear them. And then that'll turn out nice for us. Okay, should we put some glass in the top of this thing? I think the answer is yes. And then how do we make it so that it doesn't look weird? I noticed that there was some glass in, well, there's some in here, but there was some back by the mine as well. So we may want to grab that at some point. This is not going to be enough. So I'll go get it. I'll go get the glass and I'll be right back. Ooh, here's a dark gray sheep. Do we have any wheat? We don't. The dark gray sheep has disappeared. Let it be a lesson to always carry your wheat on you. If you're nearby and you see an animal you want to lure. I suppose we could dye one of our white sheep dark gray if I knew how to make dark gray dye, but I'm not sure that I do. I could experiment with it with like some ink sacs and some bone meal and stuff, but I'm not going to do that right now. All right, let's see if we can get the bare minimum done here. So we'll go up one. We could stick a piece of glass right here. We don't need that anymore. And we don't need, oh, okay, now I do need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is only going to take 25 glass blocks, which is great. Means we have enough. And we could stick something right above the table. Something else? Like a glow shroom or something, but we'll just stick a glass block in there for now. Okay, so we have ourselves a nice little enchantment area. I could hang out here in the rain and keep an eye on the crops and the cows and other things and feel cozy and safe and dry. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Should we try it out? Should we make some diamond armor? I think we probably should. All right, let's see. Helmet, chest plate, pants, and boots. Where are them boots? Boom. Okay. Let's sleep and then we'll head over to the enchantment area in the morning and see what we can do. I should have some books with me, I suppose, but we'll see what we can get. Well, yeah, no, let's make some books. I think there's some in this chest. 5. Okay, and remember, we have a fire protection 3. That's an efficiency 4 and another efficiency 4, but a protection 4 as well. So that we may want to bring with us. Oh, and you know what? We're going to need some levels. So let me exploit this for a minute and I will be right back. Alrighty, we're up to 45 levels and I am going to see what we can get on this diamond armor, and I'm not going to take forever doing it. I just want some better armor. Okay, protection 4 on a helmet. That's quite good. Let's see what we can get. Oh, we can get it on the chest plate too. Okay, so it's probably available on everything. There's feather falling 4, which is a must, and protection 4. If I put it on the chest plate, I'm likely to get unbreaking also, I think. And if I put this on here, I might not get anything else. So I suppose we go for the feather falling 4. And we also got blast protection, which I'm not the hugest fan of. I don't want projectile protection. Maybe having some blast protection might not be bad against... Oh, let's do the helmet. Wow, we got respiration, breaking 3, and protection 4 on the helmet. That is very, very good. We can get prot 3 on there. 3 is not amazing, and we have a prot 4 book. So let's try one of the books. Oh, not bad to have an efficiency book. Okay, this is still protection 3. Whoop. And so is this. What would a book be? Flame? Lame. I guess we could put prot 3 on the leggings. Actually, we're gonna want it, well, you know, blast protection there. We're gonna want fire protection on one of them. So we'll just put flame on the book, and then we could take that right back off. Using our handy dandy this thing. Okay, let's see about this again. I'm looking for fire protection or unbreaking. They're both just blast protection, which I already have on my boots. So let's do the book again. Gonna need some lapis. Wow, and all we got was projectile protection. So, once again, taking that off. How are we doing with levels? We're down to, is that just 30? Okay, protection 3 and unbreaking. I just don't care about protection 3. There's fire protection 1. I want fire protection 3. Efficiency 3. Infinity. Oh, we could put infinity on a bow. And we're back down to 27 levels. So let me go get some levels. I'll be right back. All right, we're back up to 45. Let's see if we can find ourselves something good. Okay, we've got protection 3 and protection 3, which I could combine with a protection 3 book if I had one. And I don't. Quick charge. No. What are we keeping here? Infinity, efficiency 4, and protection 4. And efficiency 4, yeah. Hey, it's raining! Ooh, look at our glass roof. Keeping the rain out. Very nice. I like this building in the rain. Hopefully nothing sneaks up on us. Protection 3 again? Are you kidding me? I feel like it's just not changing. Doing the book isn't changing it. We could put Aqua Affinity on here and then stick that on our helmet, and then, yeah, that's a good idea. And it's got projectile protection, which hopefully won't mess things up. I'm not gonna do this right now, but I wanna see. It keeps its regular protection. Okay, that's good. So we're combining that with the helmet. Let's try this again. Okay, I give up. Protection 3 on breaking 3, not bad. Now what do we get on here? Projectile protection, which I'm not interested in. I would rather have fire protection. There's respiration 3, which I already have. Try again here. Fire protection 4 on the pants. Let's do it. And unbreaking. That's great. So we need unbreaking really only for the boots. And then we've got, wow, protection 4. That'll be protection 4 when I apply the either protection 3 book to it or the protection 4 book to it. Fire protection and blast protection, not a bad combo. Unbreaking on 3 of them and blast protection on the last. Can we get unbreaking here? Or do we just make another pair of boots? Let's try one more book. Piercing 3, no. And fire aspect, no. Let's just see what the next one would be. Fortune 3 on a book? We are going to want a fortune pickaxe at some point. We're also going to want to put a diamond into our silk touch pickaxe right here. Okay, so we've got a pretty good set of armor here. I would love to get unbreaking on the boots, but we'll go ahead and put those on for now. And we could dump our old armor into here for now, along with our enchanted books and our unenchanted books and our lapis. Why not? So good job, little guy. Thanks, glass ceiling, for keeping me dry. All right, the next thing I want to try is the bubble elevator deal in our mine. So I'm trying to think. We drop down here and then we climb up the ladder. Do we take it from the top and break all of the ladders to go all the way down and not place the water? Maybe. And then we could place the soul sand at the bottom, which I have on me, and then place water to sort of like work our way up. Will that work? We're gonna give it a try. Okay, so give me a minute and I'll bust down this whole ladder and be right back. Okay, so then we're gonna place this soul sand. Look, we have 2 3/4 stacks of ladders now, right there. And oh, I don't have my signs in place. And then we're gonna make some signs, spruce signs. Okay, now, if I place this here, that doesn't seem to work. If I place it here, it works just fine. Yeah, I see those bubbles, but if I set it here, no go. So it's got to be a water source block, right? So this is going to be a pain in the butt. Is that what I'm understanding here? What if I place the source or the soul sand after the water is there? We're going to make ourselves an infinite water source here. Okay, one there, and now we have all the water that we need to experiment with. Okay, what if I dig this up, and then I put this here, and then I place this here. No go. I've never done this before, so I'm trying to figure it out here. Okay, if I get some kale or seaweed or whatever it is and plant it there, is that going to get the job done? So do I do it with kale? I thought that was a Java thing, not a Bedrock thing. All right, we're gonna ladder our way out of here and see if we can't find some kale and figure this out. Alrighty, so as it turns out, I need kelp. I need kelp to make this happen, and I've grabbed myself the bed that is normally at the mine entrance, and I need to go east to look for an ocean. Which way is east? The sun sets that away and rises this way. So, away we go. I'm gonna do some exploring, and since I have feather falling, I don't have to be afraid, although I don't have to be reckless either. I could have just jumped way down there, and I didn't. And I'm glad that I didn't. So, I'm going to be traveling a long ways this way. I'm going to cut to when I get there or to when something interesting happens, but I'm not going to make you watch the 1,000 some blocks. I'm guessing it's going to take me to find an ocean. Good morning, just waking up from a little sleep here, and it looks like we have some ocean. I'm hoping for some kale here. Gonna need quite a bit, actually. And I don't see any yet. So maybe we're not in the ocean biome? I don't know. we're gonna have to grow it and harvest it because we're gonna need enough to fill the entire shaft up the old ladder at the mine, which is quite a bit. So maybe I brought you guys back in a little prematurely here because I don't see any kale, although this does go quite deep. This little underwater ravine here, and thank goodness we have respiration. Let's just keep heading out to sea here and see what we can see. Maybe the dolphins will help push us. I just need some kelp. Well, I got tired of going east, so I've turned north and I've discovered a ruined portal. And I think some more ocean. So hopefully I'll find some kelp out here somewhere, but let's see what's at the old... It's kind of cool in these generating the water because they have cool netherrack, etc. stuff beneath them. Ooh, protection 3 golden chest plate. I could wear that while I'm talking to... what's their names? Ooh, this feels a little dangerous. Alright. Ooh, I think that's kelp. I think all those tall columns. Yes, we're gonna get lots of kelp here. What we need is 2 stacks and 3/4 according to the number of ladders we harvested. So let's get this. Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff. Also, this guy thinks he's a match for us. Little does he realize. That he's not. Is he dead? You drop a... no. Okay, let's use this chest over here to drop some of the stuff we don't care about. And go get all the kelp we need. Now, it's easy enough to grow this stuff. It's also quite easy to harvest. So we just go down here and we break these bottom pieces. Or we can even break the second pieces so that they'll grow back. Not quite 1 stack yet, but lots and lots ready to be harvested here. All right, there's 3 stacks. Let's go home. Ooh. Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 2. Don't mind if I do. Found myself a little bit of a... That fish doesn't know where to go. One of these places here, I'm taking advantage on my way home, picking up some good stuff. Ooh, I've also found myself here a little bit of a jungle with some melons and stuff, so okay. We gotta get rid of some things here. We don't need this stone. I need some jungle saplings, I need some cocoa beans, and I need some melons. So, let's get rid of the stone. And get rid of the extra kelp. Okay, then we should be able to get some melon slices, no problem here. Okay, now these seeds. And then some saplings. Thank goodness we brought our hoe with us. Oh, and some bamboo would not be a bad idea. Okay, what can I get rid of? Maybe one of these extra beds, maybe some spruce planks. What's not valuable here? Maybe these 7 cooked mutton. Sorry, cooked mutton. Okay, continuing home. Okay, we've made it all the way back, and it only took us 875,000 years. How do we want to do this? I suppose we want to drop down to the diamond level here. Wait. First we want to place the water up here. Oh, no. First we have to get rid of all the ladders. How are we gonna get up then? Alright, so I gotta get rid of all these. I gotta get back up. I gotta put water here. How can that occupy that space? Actually, maybe I won't have to. Would you look at that? Alright. We're gonna give this a try. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a breath once in a while, but I can work my way all the way down here and then plant the kelp and swim all the way back up. Okay, so I'm here at the bottom. Gonna grab an extra water while I'm here. Now, I think what I want to try to do is swim up to the top and plant all these as I go. Maybe I have to place one here. Oh, you know what? Maybe it has to be dirt instead of, and I don't have any dirt. Are you kidding me? I can't plant this in soul sand. I need to go all the way up for a block of dirt. Maybe I could find one. Oh, isn't this? Yeah, there's some here. Okay, good. Come here, you. Okay, now back down. And then the dirt. Alright, come here, you soul sand. Did I get the soul sand back? I did. Okay, can I plant this here? I can. Alright, we're swimming up and we're planting this. Okay, now it's kelp all the way up. So... yeah, ooh. And it's nighttime. Let's drop down here. There we go. And we'll break the kelp. Did that become source blocks? It still looks like it's flowing down. Oh, I think that worked. Is there any limit to how far up the bubbles go? Doesn't seem there is. Okay, that was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. But, and a lot of traveling. But at least we got some good stuff out of it. We got some jungle saplings and some melon seeds and some cocoa beans. And now we have our water elevator. We can jump down the diamond mine or any other mine and then jump up, ride up the water elevator, which is fantastic. Okay, what of this stuff do I want to take back to the base? I guess these things. For now. Okay, so a storage solution then. That is the next thing I want to be concerned with. And I'm not exactly sure what size and shape I want to make it. I just kind of know the general area. Oh, I might have to get rid of all this before I know exactly where I want it to go. All right, let's harvest all of this stuff and see what we get, and that'll be fun. And then we'll take a look at what we want to do with our storage solution. Alrighty, I've got all of the stuff cleared away and we made out like bandits. Check out all this great stuff here. Almost a stack of gold, 3.5 stacks of iron, a stack and change of copper, and what, 6.5 stacks of lapis. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to build our storage solution here-ish, I think. And we're going to start by using chests because that to me makes sense. And I think we ought to be basically centered on this thing. We could do the same here. 1, 2, 3. So maybe there or there, depending on how it goes. So the idea is going to be a wall of 3, a wall of 2, a wall of 2, and then a wall of 3. So it is going to be there. Okay, and then I don't know if I'm going to combine some chests or use trap chests to keep them separate exactly yet, but that will be the basic gist of it. And then this can be the doorway. Okay, and then we'll have a center, and maybe the center could be this thing. This raw emerald ore. And look, I have a dirt block to put there. That's the one that made our bubble elevator. How nice. Okay, so then the center is aligned with this and this. So here. Okay. And then we'll build up around it. Now, birch? I think maybe stone, but I think maybe oak. What kind of stone? That's a good question. We want to preserve that. Let's make ferni. Do we have plenty of coal anywhere? Not much, although I thought we had a bunch of coal ore somewhere that we could fortune. So let's put these ferni down somewhere intelligent. We'll need to eventually make like a place to cook stuff, but for now it can just be over here. It's clicking inappropriately. Okay, so we could put 8 stacks of something in there. Don't we have a bunch of smooth stone somewhere from mining with the silk touch pick? You'd think so, but I don't think we do, because we do all of our mining with all of our mining below ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is all we can fit for now. We'll go ahead and put those in then. You know what, we could split them up. So we'll do a half stack in each furnace. And then we only need 4 coal per furnace. Okay, so half in there, and half in there, and half in there, and there. Got a little too excited. So the goal will be to cook all this and eventually make like stone brick, I think. Would be nice. I do not have... I could get 6 of them going with this. Wait, I only want 4 in here, don't I? Yeah, so like that. Put that there, and that like that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This is what it takes, guys, to do the things you want to do. And I'm sure I could be doing it differently, but I don't want to. Okay, let's like this. And we'll turn all this into coal. But I really only need some right now. Let's see how much 12 gets us with the fortune pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gets us 22. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we're gonna stick 4 in here. And 4 in here. Then we're gonna take a nap. And then we're gonna think about how we want to build this thing. It's gonna be a little rounded, and it's gonna have windows. And then I'm hoping to put oak on the outside of it. Speaking of oak, I should probably plant some. Oh yeah, we've got a good start on that. Let's dump off some of this stuff here, and then we'll gather up our stone, and then we'll see what we can turn it into over at the old crafting table. And let's put these last two down. And yeah, let's gather this up. I think if we just put it right in the crafting table, we'll end up with stone bricks as an option, right? And we could build something darker later with like deep slate or black stone, but for now, I want to use some of this stuff. Yeah, look, stone brick. A bunch of it. Okay, so we'll build around the chests here, and I think that'll make a lot of sense. We'll go up to 3 here. The opening will be 3, like that. And then, okay, so if we make this just as small as can be, this is how it's gonna look. Those will be windows. Okay, and let's add that to that. So, how tall? 3 tall? I don't know. Did not want that there. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and place all these, and then we'll stand back and have a quick look, both from the inside and the outside. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay. It's coming together. We're gonna make the windows as tall as we need to, and we'll clear out a little land if we need to. And if I stand here, I should be able to reach all of these without issue, and up a ways as well. Like I could reach that block, which means I could reach a chest that's in front of that block without issue, which probably means I'll go up at least that high. So we'll make our windows 3 tall for now. Let's see how much more stone we have available. Oh, this one's done cooking. See that? And we'll get the rest later. And we'll bring back some oak. And we'll probably strip the oak. Are we gonna do that? I don't know. Stone brick. Boom. 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 Okay, what are we gonna make the floor out of? That is a good question. I think we probably are gonna strip the oak, because I think that'll look nice. Excuse me. And I also think we're gonna go like this. And then we're gonna build on top of here like that. And yes, I do think we'll probably strip them. Okay, but let's finish off with, what did I say? These are gonna be 3 tall. So we'll go one more layer up here like this. How delightful, how fun, how satisfying it is. And hopefully we can get nice and organized with all this stuff here. Now where am I gonna put around the windows, around the sides? I don't know where I'm gonna put the pillars yet. They're not gonna have any room inside, I don't think. So where would I put them? Oops. We never did that bit, did we? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, I don't know what the floor is going to be yet. I'm trying to think. Do we want to go here or here to frame the window? I think maybe we go right here. Right? And do we strip them or do we leave them? Kind of like them like that. We can always strip them later if we want to, strip the bark off, but we can't, unstrip them, as far as I know. Yeah, it's kind of short for now. We could make it taller, and we could put bamboo in the middle of it and make like floors and stuff, like scaffolding made out of bamboo, since we brought some bamboo back and we could make a bamboo farm. But for now, I kind of like it. Now, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to organize this. And under here, we could put like, oh, I don't know, a blast furnace or a smelter or a crafting table or something. We got to think about how we want to do the floor, though. And again, I'm wondering if wool is not the answer, although with a gray building, you'd want something colorful. With that building up there, I think light gray works. All right, so what did we get done today? We built a place for our enchanting. We did diamond armor, of course, and enchanted that. We built our bubble column elevator for our mine, and we built this storage solution, at least the very beginnings of one. I'll be excited to finish this off in the future and to do some other things in the future with you guys as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.